All right, today should be a pretty awesome day. Sorry for the light. The Hoka rep is coming out to my run club tonight, so I'll finally get a chance to test run, and I'm hoping the Clifton 5s. I'm not necessarily sure what she's bringing, but let me get ready and let's head out there and see what happens, and hopefully the rep's out there with new shoes that we can test, and I can have a nice fun run in super hot heat. Under the Shh. Man, I'm excited. Am I skipping? Am I excited? Guys, I just got some great intel. The Hoka rep would not say this on camera or officially, but she said keep your eye on social media, because guess what? A replica of the Hoka One Clifton 1 is soon on the horizon. Again, this is top secret in the Hoka world. Hopefully I'm the first to report this. Definitely heard it first. Clifton 1s making a comeback real soon. Come on, I know I said I love the 4. But I'm excited to have those ones back for another try, no doubt. Let's start this review. So check them out, the new Clifton 5s. Again, Hoka rep is here. So, slight changes to the upper. Again, I think improved. Same stretchy, maybe a little lighter, less overlay. They just left it where it was needed. Again, I'm digging the colors. The gray, it's kind of going back to old school, but still these are very similar to the Clifton 4s. I don't see too much changes. Maybe that heel's wider. It's hard to tell. Same laces, which I'm not a fan of. Let's see. Not any big difference in the insole compared to the 4s. Yeah, maybe a little thicker. Stick those in there. Slight improvements. So far, I'm not seeing a big difference, but maybe back to flatter.
Excuse me, sir, do you like the Hokas?
I'll let you know, this is the first time I'm running in these.
I literally saw them today online, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy those, and I was, all right, let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you
let me know. Thanks, man.
So one of the things is they're more flexible. So as with the 4s that felt really more roundy, like I said, not a flat bottom, these feel a little more flat, and I don't know if it's because they're more flexible or not. Might be. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. You know, it's going to be a hard... The 4s are going to be a hard one to top. So right now, I feel the flexibility. There's definitely a little more flexibility in these than the 4s. And I don't feel that roll off as much as the 4s. But let me run in them like I did the last time, and I'll let you know. But overall, not a whole lot of difference. So we'll check it out, see what it is. See you guys in about half hour. Walking in the Hokas. Mush, mush, mush. Man, it's gonna rain. That side's beautiful. That side is not.
So first let's go down our left leg. Go down, stretch down, bring it back up. Don't go too long. Now let's go down the middle. Go down the middle from here. Stretch down, up, and we'll go down to the right leg this time.
3.5 miles, like I'm used to with this run club. First impressions, not a big difference than the 4. So this review is not going to be as a stellar review as I gave the Clifton 4s, only because there's really not that much of a difference between the two. Like I said, the bottom, the midsole's a lot more flat, and I realized after running why. These are more soft than the Clifton 4s. There's less responsiveness. So it really depends on what you're looking for. So if you're old school Hoka, like Hoka Clifton version 1s, and I'm not going to be one of those guys that say, oh, Hoka 1s are the best like everybody does. But these do feel more like the original Hokas as far as the midsole and the cushion. I kind of miss the responsiveness a little bit, and I'll tell you why. When we were going over an overpass and 5-7% grade, the mushiness of it actually made me work a little harder when running uphill. So that's probably where I felt the softness of these the most compared to the 4s. So, real recap. Midsole's more mushy than the 4. The uppers, I actually like not having the structure, and not that it's a big difference, but a little less overlay is fine. Obviously I can't speak to the durability of these, as they look fairly new and they've only run in them once. I do love the color, however. Love when shoes are considerate of that. Laces, I would switch them out if I bought them. The back's pretty much the felt material that I speak of, the loop and the reflectiveness, all pretty much the same. So they're a great shoe, no doubt. But if I have the option of buying a closeout 4, Clifton 4, for 70 bucks, 75, which I've been seeing them lately for, or paying the full retail of 130, I would definitely spend the 60 and wait on these, because that rounded midsole I preferred tremendously, and the responsiveness I also appreciated. So maybe if you were buying these for the longer runs, the half marathons, the full marathons, maybe that cushion will save your feet a little bit and make it so it's not a rough ride or such a hard run. But for the shorter distances, well, what I can say, like these, slightly less. So sorry I don't have a glowing review this time. Not to say they're bad. Some of our other famous YouTubers say, why, try, or buy? And I definitely gave the Clifton 4 a buy, a strong buy. These would fall more in between the buy and the try, only because how much I loved the Clifton 4s. So if you have any further questions, shoot them in the comments. I would love to answer anything that I haven't. Hopefully you guys get a good view. Now these feel about the same weight as the 4s. I'm not sure exactly what the weight is. I'll look it up. Should have probably looked that up before, but I can definitely say I don't feel any difference in weight between these and the 4s. So not bad. Once again, Hoka Ona. Definitely one of my favorite brand running shoes of choice. And unless they really screw up, probably always will be. So to the next guy. Happy birthday, Alan. 70 years old. Still running 7-minute miles.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alan. Happy birthday to you.
Speech.
is the best birthday of my life. I got some advice to stay young. Someone asked me, how do you stay young? Keep running. And every once in a while, have a beer.
Amen, brother.